Our pod, RP153.
It's a cute little trailer. So, if you want to start from the front, it has a dinette with a fold-down bed. It's nice that they give you a spot to put the bed, but we would probably just make it a permanent bed. And then it has a little couch area here, but you could make this into a little, like, two-person dinette. And then you'd have a permanent bed and a dinette. There is storage up here, and it's actually a good amount of storage. There's three. They're all nice and open. You have space in the kitchen down below. Good amount of space down there. Convection microwave, which is nice. And then a good bit of space up there. Nice big sink. And your 2-burner stove. Of course, has the glass top, so you can use it as counter space if you're not using it. TV, I would rather lose the TV and have a little wall-mounted AC so you could run it off your generator. AC up here. They do have the opening front window, the Euro style with the shades and screen, that's nice. And then the bathroom is a full dry bath. And it's actually got a good amount of space in there for this size trailer. Nice setup for the shower. You do have some counter space.
I'll give that to you in just shower.
The shower's a little short.
So I'm 5'11", and I need to use the skylight to be able to use the shower at 5'11". So if you're over 6 foot, you're probably going to be touching the skylight.
Yeah, I'm at 5'3", and I went in there and it's like, huh, this is kind of short for me. That never happens. And then we do have full-size fridge and freezer. I'm guessing 6 cubic feet probably. I think.
It's also nice that it has a separate freezer.
Yes. And then there's a little pantry space right there next to the door with the little nets. I would prefer doors, but nets is way better than just open. Oh, it did have the vacuum system stuff.
So here's the outside of the 153. Short, cool little trailer. Here are the numbers. Gross vehicle weight is 3918. Got your hot water heater, your fresh fill and city connections, and a decent sized pass-through for such a small little trailer.
I like that one.
This is the Alliance Avenue 36 BRM.
This is nice in here. So let's start at the back. Has a bunk room. And I like the way this is set up because you have a built-in ladder so it can get out of the way. You have plenty of space for the beds, and each bed has cubbies. This one's over there and this one's at the end here with nets to hold things. And they both have windows and lights and outlets, which is really nice. So pretty much anything you need. Oh, didn't even notice this. There's also huge drawers down here. 4 of them. And then there's a half bath back here. I'll let you sneak by and see. And it's nice that there's a window there too. It doesn't feel so closed off. I prefer the white cabinets. I know not everybody does, but I do like that when they have the wood in here, it's light colored wood so it doesn't make it seem dark and cave-like. There's storage up above the television. And of course, I always love the fireplace. The chairs have a little section here for remotes. There's a pull recline. seats are actually pretty comfy. So the kitchen has a pantry here. I think I'd want, I mean, doors would be nice, but obviously with the slide you can't do that, but nets would be nice. And then there's space on both sides of the stove. That is so nice. So often they cram it up against the fridge or the counter one way or the other. This is nice that you have. Take the pot off, you can do things. Big drawer over here. Lots of cabinet space underneath there. Same thing on this side. Look how big those are. And then you have big drawer here, another good sized drawer, and it looks like a huge drawer. Great spot for pots and pans. Under the sink it's open, so there's plenty of room for a garbage can. You have the fridge freezer. There's your freezer. There's the fridge. I have no idea what size these are. Maybe 16 or so cubic feet. A little space up there, which I guess would be good for cookie trays or something long and skinny. I would never be able to see it, so yeah. Nice pantry there. And then over here you have, I'm sure a lot of people would use this as a coffee bar. Oh, there's an outlet right there, so you can plug in a little Keurig or something. Good deep drawers again. And again, nice big storage space. Oh, that's your fuses. But that would be a great spot for people that have an Instant Pot or something. And you can have a toggle bar. And then space up there. This looks like it'd be a nice little charging shelf. There's a little USB port there. And I'm guessing this lights up. I'm not sure how. All your controls. Bathroom has nice sized medicine cabinet. You actually have cabinet space on both sides of the sink. It is a pretty little sink, but it is deep enough that you could actually wash your hands without a problem. And I should probably have you stand in the shower because I'm short enough it wouldn't really matter. But I like the size of this. This would be great. Here, why don't you stand in there? So do you have room?
Yeah, I mean, my head barely touches. I'm 5'11", so if you're over 6 foot, your head is definitely going to hit.
Going to be in the bubble.
Roof. I've probably got 2 or 3 inches above my head here in the skylight. So
people our size, you're good, but
yeah,
much bigger, you're going to have a problem.
Right.
Oh, I missed the cabinet doors there.
Got some
Storage there. That looks like it goes a ways back. Nice. Plenty of elbow room.
Nice. They got plenty of room.
That's nice, and leg room. Oh, and I forgot there's cabinets down below the sink as well. So the bedroom has a spot for the TV. I kind of like the fact that there's not a TV there automatically because usually they put a TV there and then you don't get the window. I like having the nice big window. You have a set of drawers. Looks like there's 3 on each side. Yes, 3 on each side, and then
a little bit of storage under the bed.
Right here, and this is a king size bed. Okay, those are good strong struts. That's good to know. You have outlets on both sides of the bed, the little side windows, which is nice for crossbreeds. And then you have a nice sized closet here. I didn't see washer dryer prep either here or in the pantry in the kitchen. So I don't think you'd have that.
Yes.
Is it?
I see center line for dryer vent there.
Okay, I missed that.
But oddly, I don't see water
Is it on the other
hookups.
side?
Oh, there we go. So they would be separate washer dryer units because there's your water.
That would be nice. They have little barn doors for closing the closet.
Yep, and a barn door for the door, for the room. Here's one that's a little bit different. It's a Nobo NB 20.4.
So this is a little different than what you've typically seen. They have a nice bar here for eating, and the chairs that they have are actually cushy. So they're not just hard plastic ones or something. Murphy bed set up like ours. Don't really like the bright green lights that they have in there, but it's nice to have lights.
Yeah, ours have white lights, and I like that. I don't like the green. But each to his own.
Well, and I assume that would be fairly easy to change.
Yeah.
They do have a slide, but it's got to be a fairly lightweight slide with it just being dinette. You do have storage underneath the benches, which is nice that they have a door at the end so you can get to. And I'm sure that that would drop down to make a bed. And it's got the little things for it. So the kitchen, you do have your fridge and freezer here. I would guess that's a 6 cubic foot. A little small, but not like, you know, tiny. Stove, pre-burner. It is right next to this, which I don't like. We have a little bit of counter space and some storage up here. Got quite a bit of storage up there, actually. It's pretty good size.
Throwing advertisements around.
There, I fixed it. And there is a bigger storage down there. I guess this is what you would probably have to use as a pantry, although you're not putting much in there. And then for the bathroom, I'll let you get in there. It's easier. It looks like a decent size. You don't really have counter space for the sink, but you have lots of closet space back there. And it looks like you'd have plenty of space around the toilet, leg room and elbow room. Interesting that the shower, it's a curtain, but it's like a shower door curtain. It's like a combination. I'm not sure what I think about that. Kind of weird.
Plenty of headspace, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Kind of different, though.
It's a little bit different than what we've seen, and I think this would be really nice to have. If you have little kids, a great space for them to sit, or it's just 2 people. It'd be nice for traveling too, because you could just come in and sit there while you're eating your food. Of course, I'm not sure you could get to your food while you were with the slide in, because we figured it would come out to about here.
Figured, yeah.
So
unless you do a Dukes of Hazzard over the counter.
Yeah, I guess you'd have to do it.